any country on this map.
Is it South Africa?
Nope.
We have the country of Asia, Africa.
That's a continent.
Africa?
That's a continent. Can you name any countries in Africa?
God, no. Who knows stuff like that?
Africa. Greenland or Iceland or something.
South America.
That's a continent.
Is this one Europe?
No.
This one?
No.
Shouldn't I be taught this in school?
Let's see how some American geography students go labeling a map of Europe. They got Spain right, and I think one of these is Belgium, and all of a sudden Estonia got a Mediterranean climate. I give it 4 out of 10 bald-headed eagles. This one is pretty solid. Spain, France, Austria are all correct, although Belarus has invaded Czechia and Yugoslavia has made a comeback, 8 out of 10. Americans really seem to know where Spain is, and so far most are getting the Nordic countries right, but I do like the apologies to the teacher for her bad teaching, 3 out of 10. Spain is correct again, except West Spain? When did that happen? And the Shire? And the Northlands? And Australia? I didn't know I was now Polish, oh kurwa. And this student wanted to deunify Germany again. And for the Balkans, they clearly gave up, 5 out of 10. I love the handwriting on this one, and calling Spain España, and trying to give Borat a new home. They got all the major ones correct though, so 7 out of 10. What's with Borat and the USSR? Does America update their textbooks and learning web links? Although it looks like Sweden saved up and managed somehow, some way to buy Norway. Extra points for getting Corsica correct though, 7 out of 10. This student clearly plays too much Fortnite. Hey, at least they knew that Iceland and Greenland are off the map, right? 3 out of 10. Apparently Poland is now only a maybe. Please check your sovereignty status, Polish people, and get back to me. And all throughout the Balkans, they are once again very, very sorry. 3 out of 10. I was expecting great things from this student when I saw Luxembourg or Liechtenstein, but then I had to take away some points for the trauma dumping on here about her mother's nationality crisis. 4 out of 10. Nice. This one is pretty well done. They really gave the Balkans a go. Might upset a few of them though, but hey, at least some Americans know that the Balkans exist. 7 out of 10. I think the European Union needs to investigate into the second Poland here and France number 2. 5 out of 10. Another map that is quite well done, except once again the Balkans is excluded from an attempt, although the student does recognise that the region is affordable. 7 out of 10. This is a pretty solid attempt, and the student clearly doesn't like instruction and loves old bands like U2, and the Balkans, again, just called Stuff. How's it going down there in Stuff? 6 out of 10. This student is confused about how tall the Netherlands mountains really are, and clearly confounded by the existence of Luxembourg. 5 out of 10. Not a bad effort, but points off for the handwriting. 4 out of 10. Whoa, this one is a mess. Arrows must be their special interest, but bonus points for locating Russia twice. This might be the closest we'll get to a 10, so 9 out of 10. Back to the dumb students, but I could agree with her, or him, or them. Norway and Sweden should just be called cold from now on. 3 out of 10. This started out well. Spain has been correct on almost every map. Then as they headed east, they lost confidence, and I love how Latvia and Estonia switched seats. 6 out of 10. Alright, we're now in the special needs area of the class now. Literally, they do not know anything, but hey, Spain is keeping it consistent again. 2 out of 10. So it seems Iceland has grown some guts and finally attached itself to continental Europe, and the Baltics are now just North Sweden. Poland, you have got your revenge finally and have invaded Germany. 5 out of 10. This student is not that dumb, except Greenland is Sweden now. 4 out of 10. Something starting with Z, hey? So like Zimbabwe or Zambia? And this student just seems absolutely surprised to find that this area even exists. 3 out of 10. At least this student owns their own misfortunes, hey? And hey, they got Denmark right. But a bit of swapsies for Norway here. I guess Norway now has an even longer border with Russia. 5 out of 10. Good effort. at least trying to label something. And this here, I love you. What are you? It's Belarus, so go on, cozy up to Belarus if you like. See how that goes. 6 out of 10. This student was clearly frustrated to be given this task. They have demoted Portugal to just Spain's butt. Good on them. And Poland, you have now invaded the Eastern Bloc. 0 out of 10. I love that Austria is just a smiley face and that there is a country in the middle of Europe just called Middle. 4 out of 10. I love this. These countries are all fake. I guess this student still pledges allegiance to the Austro-Ottoman Empire. And poor Portugal, at least you're not a butt this time. You're just more Spain. And Björk, have you moved? Wait. So, Mongolia has moved too? And India? 4 out of 10. Not bad, not bad, 4 out of 10, but can we get an American 10, which is like a South Korean 2? This map looks pretty detailed to me, except they seem to be a bit frustrated throughout Bulgaria and Hungary. Otherwise, I would say that this is a 10. What do you think? Which map was the closest to correct, do you think, to get a 10 out of 10?
Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, Brazil, Peru, Colombia, Venezuela, Mexico, United States, Canada, Greenland,